This is stuff right here. Follow him on all these locations, baby. Twitter, Facebook, IG, Snapchat. I'm going all the way. DJ Boone, baby. How y'all doing? This your boy, Q. Out here with my boy Dagan Boo, the guy I grew up with, man. You know what I'm saying? Childhood friend, man. He doing everything out here big, man. He doing everything here big. This is stuff right here. Follow him on all these locations, baby. Twitter, Facebook, IG, Snapchat. I'm going all the way. DJ Boom, baby. DJ Boom all the way around here, baby.
Yep.
Going all the way around.
And tell them we've been digital music for 8 years. I knew what was coming.
No, they listening right now. They listening right now.
Yeah, I've been digital for 8 years. They're like, ain't nobody listening to CDs. Yes, they are. I sold 32 copies today, but I still got you. Of new cars, new technology for your these go in the TV, your vehicle, your slingshot, whatever you need. I got you. Plug it in, plug and play, ready to go. Digital music. Yeah.
Hey, one thing about it, he been doing this since the 80s.
Yeah.
And one thing about it, it's called evolving. Some people hate to evolve.
With the time.
With the time. You got to think about it.
I was just talking about it, as I say, I was being dedicated to what I was doing. I was just telling my wife, I say, other people were doing this opportunities. This is years of passion, work. Each one of these I ever made has been 3 hours of my life. I don't just get together and put a playlist together, just throw some songs together. That's not it. When you get one of these, still this will be satellite radio, average DJ mixes, because it's got a flow to it. And that's what it do. I done helped some DJs careers because they got my music collection, or they take something like this, even radio stations. Take it and put it together because it's got a flow to it. It's about entertaining. It's about anybody can get songs. Anybody can get on that, but I was blessed to come up through an era when you had to be privileged to get the music y'all have access to. This is where like you had to be connected to the record labels. If you wasn't a radio station, you had to be considered a professional, which I am, where they were mailing me CDs and records. I was on a mailing list with 80 radio stations nationwide, and it probably was maybe 600 DJs, only 600 DJs. This before all this technology, and anybody can go to Guitar Center now, push buttons, it's easy. I had to learn the craft, turntables, putting the needle on the record, knowing how to scratch and mix without messing it up, being heavy-handed, where it go off and the song run, and everybody turning around, cussing you out, and like, oh, that requires skill, technique. It's just like, I can't just jump behind. Have you ever jumped behind a piano at church and snuck and been like on the organ, you know, you're not supposed to be doing it, and you just doing something, and then everybody turn around and look like, what is he doing back there, and not know what he's doing. But if I step back there and I actually start playing the piano, like some of the church members when I went to church, you got a bunch of people out here, it's just what I call, I'm not hating or nothing, it's just real. They're playing with the craft versus truly dedicated, where they've actually learned it, where they have a passion, where they do it. It's just not something you just can just walk out here and start doing. It's the repetition. It's making the mistakes and learning from all those mistakes. You know, and that's pretty much just a game of life. You know, it's growth. You know, you have to learn. If you never learn from your mistakes or different things like that, you end up repeating them, and that's the epitome of what they call insanity. It's crazy to just keep repeating the same thing over and over, and you don't change or improve something. But Yeah, it's been a blessing. I mean, it's opened doors for me. I was able to start working for a record label. To the contrary of what a lot of people don't know, I'm just not a dude sitting on the side of the road. I had nicknamed the industry Lil Rock. That's how I got represented or whatever. Broadway Joe, I was at some of the same big record label. I was the only other cat from Arkansas at some of the same big record label conventions and sitting with the celebrity entertainer. I was just as popular, just as known in the industry as this guy was. And I never got an opportunity to get on the radio like that. That's another story for another time. I can tell y'all how that went down. But I mean, it's just, you know, like I say, I came in at the time in the industry when it was on the brink of changing with the stuff with technology and all that. They used to have black music divisions in the record labels. And so what happened when hip hop started becoming popular and you had, you know, popular music, black music divisions. So when a lot of white people, Caucasian people, just other backgrounds start listening to a lot of our music, what they did was, hey, we're gonna merge the black music division with our main office in Nashville, close down the office in Dallas, and some of the independent stuff, put everything under one umbrella. And y'all know what happened. Who got the job cuts hit who first? Us. You know, some of the people that used to write the budgets to say, okay, we're gonna spend this amount of money with the black division now. Now they start calling all the shots. They didn't have to go to the director of promotions of the black music division. It was just the whole director of promotions period was handling everything. Because the hip hop and the black music division start making the most money. And so that's what people like Master P, Suge Knights, and folks like that, that's how they, you know, it's like, hey, we got all the ingredients, we got the material. No, y'all got to negotiate a deal with us to get our content. And so they use the record labels as a distribution chain. It's just like you want to try to get a product or something in Walmart. I can't just walk to the store manager at the Walmart on Sacramento and say, hey, this is a new sauce that I have. I want this in the store. You got to go through the proper chain of command. You got to go all the way to Benville, to the marketing, to the you know, the feasibility team. All that's got to go through feasibility studies. You gotta help show that you got a demand. Like I tell people around here with the music and stuff like that. Reason why, oh, it ain't no big stars or hip hop or the DJs ain't supporting this, that. No, it's the interest of the public. That's what drives the popularity with the music. You know, when you go on your Facebook stories, they not playing y'all songs, these local artists. They playing anything from Usher to Boss Man, D-Lo, playing their tracks. Mm-hmm. You know, and just imagine you got 4,000 or 5,000 people on your friend list. Nobody's playing your song in when they create a story. So that's where it starts at. So if you basically don't have notoriety or popularity with your music, I, as a DJ, can play your song at a party 5 or 10 times, or tell somebody to come up there and tell me I don't know what this is or who that is. Cut that ish out, and that happens a lot. And so people used to be like, oh man, he don't play my stuff, or he don't this and that. The consumers run everything now. The access, look at the digital, y'all on y'all phones, what y'all interested in. And then the odds of this stuff, there's over 40,000 songs uploaded per day to all the different music platforms. YouTube, Spotify, all this thing. That's like, you got a better chance of probably finding the needle in a haystack than a song actually going viral like this sometimes. Sometimes it be some of the oddest songs, or just funniest things, or something serious, like somebody might do a catchy video or have a stupid saying and it goes viral. They taking quotes from politicians, from just people doing interviews on the street like this, where they might misuse misuse the word in the English language, and somebody makes fun of it, and then they turn around and put a beat and a sample to it, and it blows up and become viral. Remember what's the dude, Antoine, hide your wife, hide your kids, or whatever, this and that. Now he was just being saying just that was an old ratchet video interview, and it turned into a whole song, and that dude got money off of it. So it's just like the public looking for whatever gets their attention next versus what I call true talent. A lot of times, so because there are some people that are really dedicated and truly talented that don't really get the recognition or the opportunity or doors open. I'm sitting right here, and I just be realistic. I don't tell this story to everybody, but shoot, I was working with a local label. We had some stuff to go on with 501 Records. It was a couple of artists from Little Rock. And we had re-signed Young Bleed that used to be with Master P with No Limit. We found that dude. We was working on a music studio in Dallas. We went into Lowe's to get some wood, building a booth, sound booth, get some wood, and we was talking to some guys that was helping us load some stuff on. And he say, "What y'all working on?" This and that. We say, "Man, we building a booth inside of a building, an office building release for a recording studio." And they was like, "Oh yeah," got talking about hip hop. They say, "Hey man, you remember this dude named Young Bleed? How you do that there from No Limit? He work over in so-and-so department. He work here." We was like, "What, for real?" We was excited, went to go meet their brother and everything. Long story short, a couple of investors and people I was working with or whatever, we worked to try to build that dude's career up. And this guy got a $10,000 advance, to basically quit his job and just work, take care of your living expenses and everything. You good. Just come record, do some music, and do a couple of features with the artists. We get a deal in place. I went to Palm Springs, California. I'm sitting with Universal Republic. They had just opened a new division. They had just signed Lil Wayne for Young Money. All them, Drake, all these people were just signed with them. Same weekend I was out there. They were signing up people. I got the guy's business card to this day at the house. So we talk about some stuff. So by that weekend, I get a good deal. I say, "Hey, we're gonna run this through the office, run some numbers." Phone calls was made. Man, I spent 3 months putting together promo package, expenses, everything, this and that. It came out to about $1.8 million. We were finna get cashed out on that deal of about two and a half, right at, I think, 2.6 some million. Hey, it was realistic. I had pointed out a house I wanted right off the riverfront. Hey, I knew I was gonna get about 6 figures out of it. Tell me why all of a sudden this dude pop up, one of his homeboys, "Man, you should be getting this deal," or such. He was gonna get it, everything get taken care of. All this was gonna be good. They went behind our back, trying to go through the same channels with some of the people saying, "Well, we really not," but you got a whole signed contract with us. Saying, "Well, I'm not really with this record label, this, and that." So you know what it is? And it come down to where it's some back and forth, some threats made and crazy stuff. And you know how the man is, when it's two of us fighting, what do? Step back and let us body one another and come in and clean the mess up, or not do what? Deal with it at all. So what you think happened? So that's when at that time, first time in my life in the record business, something made me actually cry and was hurt. And at that point, DJ Boone mixtapes and records. I said I'm finna go blood, sweat, tears for myself. So that ended me. And it's not that I never would want to help anyone or whatever, this and that. But when somebody kills you, when it's a shot to the heart, where it kills I'm talking about the most, people don't realize, man, when you gotta think of something think of something to where it's $1 million idea that you write out, that you dedicate. You go back, you done edited your stuff 50 times. When they say you done dotted all your I's, crossed your T's 1,000 times, and then you see a dream, a surefire plan or idea or something that's ready. Somebody ready. This is like moments away from getting inked and you being on a plane, basically popping champagne in an executive office. Flights booked, hotels booked. That's how definite things work. And you turn around and you have somebody mess it up. Now both parties walk away from nothing. And so that just killed the spirit of everybody working around everything, and it just imploded. And you know, the rest, you know, I'm not mad because I've been blessed to be out here. But that venture ended in 2006, and I probably had, like I said, I dedicated 2 or 3 years of my life that I would not be able to get back to that. So you know, but what they say, that's my story, and that's why I'm just kind of, you know, hey, it's been good. It's been good for me. Sometimes, as they say, the longevity and anything that's consistent, or you have longevity with, I view that as being successful. That's whether, you know, whatever you have, you know, as long as you have a dedication to something that's good, upstanding, and righteous. I'm not saying a career criminal is that's not it. You know, something like that. But yeah, you know, as they say, I'm happy more than anything. This right here was like a therapy thing, to where it still kept me connected to music, but most of all, it allowed me to control, have my peace, and have my control, as opposed to, you know, waiting to see if other people are gonna be just as dedicated and serious as you, or they're ready to go that extra mile like you put into something. You know, nobody's gonna work your ideal. Nobody's gonna match your energy and your effort. That's one thing I always learn. Everybody's dedication and passion towards what you may have going on is not gonna be the same. People can share your vision and understand your vision, but not necessarily, it's not gonna be their passion for your vision. It's not always their thing, you know. Don't mean that they don't love you and don't care about you, but they're not gonna see things the same way that you see it. It's not gonna affect them. They can benefit from it, but it's still not gonna, when you're in the trenches with it, it's not gonna affect them the same way as it is, you know. Now I can be out here, I had some days out here when I haven't made a dime or a dollar, and I had some days out here when I made enough to say 7-Eleven. I don't do that no more. I stopped playing dice. But y'all know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, that's some
good stuff right there, bro. That's some real talk right there.
Yeah, that's just a little history on people be like, what this guy doing out there on Colonel Glenn, and laughing, whatever he said. Laughing, but he out there in that heat, that rain, or whatever this is, laughing and kicking, thinking I'm out there. Now I ain't struggling. I've been laughing to the bank. A lot of days I've been laughing right on to the bank. You know what I'm saying? On type of, as they say, it's, you know, remember everybody else trying to, as they say, now DJ Boone was mixing CDs. They was burning CDs. Y'all say, oh, they was burning CDs.
We got over 30 years of experience, baby.
That's working.
30 plus.
You don't see ain't nothing wrote on. That's effort. That's work. Look at that. That's a track list. No, ain't nothing wrote on.
That's 30 years plus, baby.
Yeah, look at that. As they say, ain't nothing wrote on. You don't see nothing. You won't see no. Ain't nothing in this box. Nothing in this box got a magic marker with nothing. Listen, yeah. It's that with the artist, with the blessing from the artist. I don't take people's music and jack. I miss it. But missing is everything. Mission is everything.
Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all seen me? It's the reason why y'all done seen me on stage at these concerts with all these artists. They be like dabbing the brother up and this and that, cause they know me. They know me. And even if there's been some promoters that shouldn't have been doing those shows, I let them go. I kept my peace. I just like hope they get their money. That's all I can ever say.
It was it. I'm glad I talked to you, baby. That's that real talk right there, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been real. It's been a good run. It's cool. If you know, hey, you know, I'm blessed, man. I'm sitting down. I'm chilling. I'm married. I'm a happy life, and you know, put it like this, bro. You know, I didn't fulfill everything I dreamed of and wanted in life, but man, last 3 years of my life have been, you know, even dealing with the loss of losing my dad or whatever, you know, man, it's been the happiest days of my life. You know, when I met my wife, man, it just seemed like everything that I scraped, suffered, and went through, and all that, man, it healed me, and you know, ever since then, I knew who that was gonna be after the first date. First woman I ever had took my hand, asked could she pray for me. Never had nothing like that. Then they end the date. So that was, you know, as I say, when I say that was the biggest impactful moment of my life, because that was at a time when I needed it. You know, and it was just a whole lot. You know, dealing with situations and stuff with family, and then you still in the process of grieving, you know, losing your last living, you know, parent is just that's tough.
Yeah.
You know, and so when you talk about a burden or something lifted off your shoulder, man, that's just, you know, as I say, when you don't have nobody, I had nobody really there in my corner. You know, one of my best friends, and I just was 2 years prior to that. One of my other best friends, he passed away. So I ain't had nobody. I was in my dad's funeral sitting by myself. So, you know, it's just, as they say, man, it's all this stuff we talking about, whatever. What I'm saying to somebody might be able to inspire them or make them think about things and appreciate some things in life, and, you know, I had stuff poured into me and shared to me, and, you know, I just pass it on, you know. And it's, you know, life is, as they say, life is life, man. You know,
Life is what you make it, baby.
If you can smile more than you frown, you done pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know where I'm coming from.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it down, baby.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, tell them, man. Holla at DJ Boone 501, at DJ Boone 360.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
got me on social media. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, that's a real talk right there about DJ Boone, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all ain't part of the team, that means subscribe and they still click that bell so you can be part of the movement. That boy Q, man, I almost brought tears to my eyes about Mr. Boone, bro. But like I said, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the dude. He been grinding for 30 plus years, man. When I say 30 plus years, 30 plus years, man. in the DJ game. You see what I'm saying? He even balled. That's it. I tell everybody to be in the game. Okay, you can be in the game for here and there and there now. DJ Boone been in the game for 30 plus years, bro. He held it down for a long time. And then when he told me about his dad, I thought his dad was still around. When he told me about his dad, man, I almost shed a tear when he was in the interview, because that's some real talk right there, y'all. But like I said, be a part of the movement. That boy Q. If you ain't subscribed, click that bell. Subscribe, click that bell at the top to get all notifications and stuff. It's your boy Q.